Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Could we be seeing the return of wide receiver U to Knoxville, Tennessee? Some people may even try to argue. They may say wide receiver U is somewhere else, Boogie. It's not in Knoxville. I disagree. I think wide receiver U starts with guys like Willie Gault. Willie Gault drafted in the first round by the Chicago Bears. You could talk about Alvin Harper getting drafted by the Cowboys, 12th overall. We can talk about guys like Peerless Price, Marcus Nash, Robert Meacham, Joey Kent, CP. We can talk about Bolitnikoff award-winning Jalen Hyatt. Is wide receiver U finally returning to Knoxville? You look at what Josh Heupel and this coaching staff have done since arriving in Knoxville. You know, just recently, just this past week, got a commitment from four-star wide receiver. According to the 247 Sports Composite, J.J. Harrell commits to Tennessee in the class of 24. But let's rewind. You guys have heard the same stories. We talk about him over and over and over again. Cedric Tillman goes from 8 catches, count them, 8 catches in 3 years to 1,000-yard receiver. We can talk about Jalen Hyatt and his story and what he has done, how he has progressed, and Bolitnikoff award winner in 2022. VAWLS Jones off to the NFL. This coaching staff has a huge opportunity in the class of 2024 to really dig in and claim that wide receiver U is back in Knoxville. We're going to talk about the recruiting board. We're going to talk about some guys at the top of the list. Again, 4-star, according to the 247 Sports Composite, one of the high-rated 4-stars. J.J. Harrell just commits this past week. We're going to talk about some other targets and some potential in the class of 24. If you missed the live stream last night, myself, Coach Jay, broke down the film between Carnell Tate and Nathan Laycock. What a fun story. What a fun story covering recruiting, talking about Carnell Tate, all the hype, all the buzz, all the electricity, and then Tennessee lands Nathan Laycock kind of quietly in the background, 3-star prospect, blows up his senior season, ends up rated higher than Carnell Tate. We broke down the film of both guys last night. If you missed that, make sure you go back and check that out. But as always, we're going to get into it, talk about the recruiting board for 2024 at the wide receiver position. But as always, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up just below the video, just right down below this video. Hit that thumbs up. It's quick, free, easy. Helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. I'm live every single Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you've never tuned in for an NCAA stream, come check it out Sunday night, because it's not just playing video games. We talk all things Vol recruiting, Vol baseball, basketball, whatever you guys want to talk about. Come hang out Sunday night. Also, Wednesday, the next 2 Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be previewing the roster for the spring. Coming up this coming Wednesday, we're going to break down the offense. The following Wednesday, we're going to break down the defense. Myself, Dauber, VAWLS JP, Coach Jay is going to be in the house. Should be a good time. So come check out those streams on Wednesday night. But let's jump into it. Let's talk about the recruiting board right out of the gate. This is the potential for the class of 2024. And I said last night on the stream with Coach Jay, I think this class of 24 is so crucial. It is so important for Tennessee, and the wide receiver potential in this class is tremendous. Again, J.J. Harrell, 4-star prospect, already committed, has been recruiting. He has been tagging people up on Twitter. He's being vocal, and I love it. But we have an opportunity to add some big-time talent. One of those guys, Mike Matthews, you can see there he's listed as an athlete, 6'2", 180 pounds. 247 Sports Composite has him as a 5-star athlete, the #1 ranked athlete in the country, top 5 national prospect. Mike Matthews is one of those special type of talents, and he was actually in Knoxville back in January for Junior Day. So he's already been on campus. Tennessee is very much in the mix here. Now, Mike Matthews, he's got offers from anybody and everybody. Clemson, Georgia, Alabama, all in the mix. Clemson way out front. If you go look at the On3 recruiting prediction machine, 32.1% chance that he ends up at Clemson, taking a ton of visits to Clemson. He was there in January, back in September, all the way back into the summer of last year. But again, he was on campus this past January for Junior Day in Tennessee. He was on campus back in October, took a visit to Knoxville for game day. But he's also visited Georgia, Alabama. This kid is going to go wherever he wants to go, but Tennessee is in the mix. And when you look at, what he brings to the table, you're talking about one of the top 5 guys in the country. This guy is elite. Mike Matthews is elite, but he has shown that interest in Tennessee. You can go look at his scouting report from on3.com. Two-way playmaker, elite ball skills, who has blossomed into one of the top wide receiver prospects in the 2024 cycle. Says he's measured at 6'1.5", 185 pounds, 6'6" wingspan prior to his junior season. Says here he lines up at both receiver and safety for Parkview High, pairs that length with advanced coordination and hands to result in a considerable catch radius, catches the ball away from his body, and has shown the ability to win in contested situations on Friday nights and in on 7-on-7 settings. A bouncy athlete who doubles as a standout basketball player in high school and on the AAU circuit. Still developing as a route runner, but is showing progress as a junior, one of the top overall prospects from the state of Georgia, regardless of class. So again, Mike Matthews, one of the top wide receivers, athletes in the country. 247 Sports composite 5-star. On3 has him as a 5-star. Mike Matthews very much in the mix for Tennessee. I think Mike Matthews is the type of kid that takes you from here to here. And again, J.J. Harrell already in the boat. And we can talk about the kids that were in the class of 23. We can talk about the Caleb Webbs, the Chaz Nimrods, Dante Thornton in the transfer portal, what this coaching staff has done. We are seeing the return of wide receiver U. And I talked about this with Coach Jay last night. Is it the product of a system? Is it just the system? So are we seeing Cedric Tillman? Are we seeing Hendon Hooker? Are we seeing Jalen Hyatt? Are we seeing Squirrel White have success because of the system? And if so, that's great. That's a good thing for us as Tennessee fans, because what happens when we get the Mike Matthews type of player on campus and that we get those guys committed? How much better can this offense get? And some of you smart Alex in the comment section can talk about, well, your number one offense doesn't matter. You're not going to get better. Yes, you can. You can get a lot better. And we're going to see this offense not just put up points against the Missouris and the Vanderbilts, and we're going to see them score those type of points against Georgia. That's who we're competing with, is the Georgias of the world. So Mike Matthews, Tennessee very much in the mix. Let's talk about another candidate, another guy that Tennessee very deep in, Ryan Wingo. 247 Sports composite has him ranked as a 5-star prospect. 6'2", 205 pounds, out of St. Louis, Missouri. You can see there on the screen, Steve Wiltfong already got the crystal ball in for Tennessee. 247 Sports composite has him ranked as the number 3 wide receiver in the country, top 25 prospect nationally. Ryan Wingo also on campus back in January for Junior Day. Scouting report for him from on3.com. Electric playmaker who picks up yards in a hurry. Ran a 10.64 meter. The ability to defeat the angle with the ball in his hands is among the best in the 2024 cycle early on. Can take the top off of a defense with ease, but is not just a straight line player. His ability to make defenders miss in tight spaces and finish runs is rare for someone with his long speed. Has a chance to be an impact player at the next level. Older brother is former Arkansas running back Ronnie Wingo. So again, we talked about Mike Matthews, 5-star prospect. Ryan Wingo, also 5-star prospect, very heavily interested in Tennessee. So when we talk about the return of wide receiver U, J.J. Harrell in the boat, Ryan Wingo crystal balled to Tennessee, Mike Matthews, Tennessee very deep in it. What happens when you've got Nico Iamaleava at the quarterback position with a year under his belt to learn the Josh Heupel offense? And you've got Squirrel White, a guy that, we're talking about 2024 here. Squirrel White's going to have a couple of years under his belt. Some of these younger wide receivers going to have a couple of years under their belt. What is the ceiling for this Josh Heupel offense? The potential at the wide receiver position in the 2024 class is through the ceiling. J.J. Harrell already committed. Ryan Wingo crystal ball. I would be satisfied with that. But now we're talking about also Mike Matthews, another 5-star. What happens when Tennessee has a 5-star quarterback, 2 5-star wide receivers, and a highly rated 4-star J.J. Harrell? How much better can this offense be? Another wide receiver to keep your eye on is Amari Jefferson. He's listed as an athlete out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, 6'1", 190, 247 Sports Composite has him as a 4-star prospect, 9th ranked player in the state of Tennessee, but a guy with a lot of buzz. A lot of buzz. But the wide receiver board for Tennessee is up here. The ceiling is the top of the top. Are we witnessing under Josh Heupel the return of wide receiver U? You guys hit the comment section and let me know. I'm fired up. I am excited, man. I'm excited when J.J. Harrell committed, because I already think somebody asked me on that commitment video, but Boogie, what do you think about Mike Matthews and Ron Wingo? Are they still potential? Very much so. Very much so. I think you could see I think Tennessee's going to take at least 3 wide receivers. Mike Matthews, I'm 50-50. I think Ron Wingo's in the boat. J.J. Harrell already committed. The sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. You guys hit the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Is this the return of wide receiver U? As always, smash that thumbs up. That's quick, free, easy. Go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. We appreciate all the support. Also, thank you to all the members of the channel. You can become a member. Hit that join button down below. It's only $1. For as little as $1 a month, you get access to custom Talkin' VAWLS emojis, fan call-in shows. You get a power T beside your name, watch parties, all kinds of fun stuff coming your way right here on the Talkin' VAWLS Network. We appreciate the support. That's going to do it for this one. If you missed the live stream last night, go back, check it out. Always a good time with Coach Jay. But that is going to do it for this video. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.